Hey everyone, I'm the Pixel Pathfinder and my goal is to help you find great new indie games to play. Today we're going to be taking a look at a demo for a game that I'm pretty excited about. It's called Phantom Rose 2 Sapphire, and it's a sequel to a game called Phantom Rose. So there's a demo available on Steam if you want to check this out yourself. This game is scheduled to come out on October 30th, 2023, and I played the first game and enjoyed it quite a bit. I didn't get to play it as much as I felt like I really wanted to, so I'm excited to get kind of a fresh start with Phantom Rose 2. So we're going to check it out. We're going to see if, they added anything new and, see if the gameplay still holds up compared to the first one. But we're going to jump right into it. So logging into the demo, once you pick your language, this is the first thing we get. So Mysterious Girl says, "Welcome to Phantom Rose 2 Sapphire." All right, so we have to clear each stage of this phantom infested place by starting from here. So we got like a little map layout here, which this does look a little bit different from the first one. Okay, and you got to make your way to the stairs, essentially, and then eventually the final boss. All right. So we're going to come in here, and it looks like we get to maybe choose something, fight and defeat a wandering phantom, or fight and defeat a wandering phantom. So this is giving us the choice between these next two spots, right? So we're on this one, and we can choose one of these. They're the same thing, so we're just going to go ahead and click in. One of the things I really liked about Phantom Rose was I like the character design. You play as one character, but that character got multiple different costumes and stuff, which was pretty cool. I think they're changing it in this one, so I think there might actually be... so they're adding a additional class. So that's going to be interesting. It's not just going to be a single character. All right, so we need to take out this phantom over here. So on the field, there are enemy cards, right? So we can see this one, they're going to gain 2 barrier, and this one, they're going to attack by doing 3 damage. Okay. And empty spaces where we put our cards. Okay, so we've got one here, attack, plus 3 damage if the card is one of the first 2 cards on the field. So, we obviously want to put that in first. And then one here, we've got gain 2 chrysalis status. At the end of phase, gain 4 barrier. Okay, so that's a buff that we could put on ourselves. So we're probably still going to get smacked for 3 damage here. So we do 6. Oh, we did plus 3, so we did 9. They came back and we got hit, and now we've got our 4 shield. Isn't it simple? The cards on the field are always activated from left to right. But here's the catch. Every used card will enter a cooldown status, and you need to wait to use them again. Okay, so this is definitely different from Phantom Rose 1. In Phantom Rose 1, when you used a card, it was just gone. It was out of your deck. There was no cooldown. So it was interesting because you had to decide how you wanted to use different cards and whether you wanted to save them for an upcoming battle and stuff like that. You would get cards back pretty frequently, but this is definitely a little bit different. And I think I might prefer this. Like the having to figure out when to spend your cards and when to save them was definitely a interesting brain puzzle to try to wrap your head around. But I think this one makes you a little less scared to use your good abilities. Each card's cooldown automatically decreases at the start of every phase. Okay. Also, each card's level represents its cooldown duration, so make sure you read them carefully. Okay, so level 5 means it has 5 cooldown. And it looks like maybe it went down by 1 at the end of the phase it was used in. Alright, so let's take a look at some other cards. The number on the attack cards displays the attack power. Okay, so 3+. Magic cards, that displays the barrier's power. Okay, so we've got like magic for barrier, attack for attack. Cards with no numbers have special skills that may give buffs or debuffs, and each status is displayed here. Okay, so status bars. Now that we've covered the basics, let's try defeating the Phantom. Okay, so the Phantom is going to recover HP by 4, so then it wants us to recover HP, and then it wants us to attack 2 times damage if the opponent has barrier, which they will not have. but we will do 5 damage, which is enough to kill them. Okay, something important to note there is we had that status effect at the end, and it did not trigger after the enemy dies. Sometimes games will do that. It'll finish out the phase even if you win the battle, so you might have taken damage there. We did not here. So pretty much any effects in play are going to disappear when we kill the last enemy. All right, nice work. Make sure to take your rewards after defeating a phantom. All right, so we've got attack. If opponent barrier is destroyed, attack once more. Okay. Learn the rest on your own. Okay, so this is, let's see, silver. First step into the adventure, and then we have gold, and then we have diamonds. So these are going to be difficulty levels here. And then we have the blade, which is one of the classes. And then we also have the mage, which is the second class. Looks like we have adventure mode, arcade mode, and custom mode. All right, so if we go home, that's going to take us, okay, releasing October 30th. Got a couple other different things here. The shop. So, okay, so we're going to be able to buy card packs. That's interesting. That's a little bit new, a little bit different. So we got card packs for Blade and card packs for Mage. We've got the skins. Like I said, there's skins in this game, and that's one of the things that I really like about it. I think it's pretty cool. So it looks like we got unique skins, premium skins, and then luxury skins. Now, normally you can see up here we have this diamond credit. You earn these by playing the game. So this is not like a cash shop kind of thing. These are just, you can save up to get these different skins. And then specials, inventory space. Interesting. I'm not sure what those are for. And then also XP booster. So, okay, we got a couple of like interesting things here. And we also have a My Room. Okay, so this is where we can look at essentially like the archives. So we can probably see what sorts of cards and stuff we have. And then settings. Nothing too crazy here. Okay, so we're going to jump back in. It looks like we can't pick Mage, so we're going to have to go Blade. And we can only choose Silver right now. So it looks like clearing will get us 60 diamonds. We'll also get silver shards that can be used to activate character upgrades, which I don't think we've seen yet. So let's go ahead and jump in and check it out. Yeah, I really love the art style of these games. Wake up! Oh, we got a cat. The look on that cat's face, man. Thank Valora. I thought you were dead. A talking cat? Huh? You got a problem with that? Never mind. Your name? My name? My name? Let's see. I can't seem to remember. You can't remember? You really think we have time for something that cliche? I'm sorry. I found something. A student ID. Aria of Marian Academy, huh? You're much smaller than I would have expected for a student here. Small? Whatever. There's no time for this. My name is Sylphie. Listen, as fellow survivors, we'll escape this school together. Got it? This wreck is a school? Are you listening? Yes. Yeah. You better get used to it. We'll see many more like this. What do you mean, get used to it? It's a dead body. Pay your respects, and let's make sure her death isn't in vain. Take anything you might find useful. It's time to move. All right, stage 1, here we go. So we got, either option. Let's just roll with it. In we go. Okay. This is an observer. So Aria versus the observer. What are these? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that stuff is. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got a Hollow Strike, which is just a regular attack for 2. We've got Blade, which is an attack and raise the attack power of this card by 1. Okay, so it kind of pumps itself up over time the more we use it. Then we have Revolution, attack, damage barrier, and HP by the same amount if there's another Revolution in deck, which there is not. We only have 1. So it looks like it's just attack 5 right now. All right, attack plus 3 damage if previous or next card is an attack card. And then Slice, attack by damage of 6 plus position of this card on the field. So the later we use it, the better. Okay. So I'm assuming these cooldowns are going to persist between battles. I would imagine. Otherwise, we could just right out the gate just be like, okay. You know, this is 9 damage, and this is, again, 9 damage if we put it in the second slot. So we could just murk him. Let's do Blade, and then we'll go into Spirit Strike, right? So the previous card is an attack card, so this should just take him down. So 3 damage plus 9 damage, and we're good. We took 2 damage. So we have Magic Blade, attack 7 plus number of magic cards on cooldown. Okay. Okay, so these are Sapphires. I'm assuming we use these to purchase things at shops in the actual runs. All right, so we're going to fight another Phantom. All right, Fantania. Okay, so down here in Magic, we have Barrier. So Barrier 4. We have Heal 4. And then, yeah, I was going to say this looks like Thorns. So 2 Barrier and 1 Thorn Armor. So when they hit us, the attacker will receive 4 damage. So right now, they've got gain 3/0 evade status. When attacked, evade attack and lose status. When the status is replaced, add remaining duration to the new buff status, and then they're going to hit us. Okay, so I think we should probably try to hit them decently hard. Okay, the cooldown... Okay, these are on cooldown. So we can see Blade has 1 turn left, and our Spirit Strike has 4 turns left. So they do go on cooldown. So she's going to evade, so I think we might just throw out this 5 damage here. And then let's just throw out this Thorn Barrier as well. So that way she's going to take, we're going to deal 5, she's going to take 4 from hitting us, and we're going to block 2 of this damage here. So we hit for 5, we take 2, she takes 4, and then we're back here, and we could just throw in our Hollow Strike real quick. I think. Reduce opponent barrier, recover 4 HP when opponent HP is reduced by an attack. So that's statuses. So we could actually, if we wanted to, we could... Oh, can we not pull it out? Oh, I don't think we can take it back. Yeah, we can't take it back. So... Does a ability go on cooldown if it doesn't get used? That's a good question. What if we put this one up here? Oh, she's got the evade status. I forgot. Oh, we still hit her though. Okay. All right. So yeah, we could have healed there instead and let her hit us. I think. I don't know if we still had thorns. I didn't look actually. Okay, we got Star Shield, 8 barrier, reduce cooldown of all cards if used in phase 1. Interesting. Okay. All right, so now we got an event, a fateful encounter. Of course we got to meet a bunny girl. Are you kidding me? Cat, don't eat me. We won't. Oh, you aren't phantoms. You're a cat and a half Wyra. I'm not just any cat. I never expected to run into other survivors. I'm so happy. We didn't expect to either. Are you all right? Please, is there anything you need? I've found many things around here. My name is Serena. I'm sure there's something that you might fancy. Found? Around here? I found a bunch of things. Would you like anything? Okay, so this is where we can spin those sapphires. So we have the crimson dice. On pickup, increase our luck. Okay. Paintbrush. Use in battle. Okay, so this is a consumable item. For this phase, reduce opponent attack power by 3. And then we have some more use in battle here. So this one will raise attack power. And this one will reduce duration of opponent's buffs by 2. Well, let's increase our luck. And then we can reduce a buff, raise our own attack power, or we can reduce opponent attack power by 3. I like to be aggressive, so let's take that claw ring and be able to increase our own attack power, and then we'll leave. Okay, so now we have 3 different options. We can't talk to this person yet because we need to clear the silver adventure. So we can rest at camp and recover HP, which I don't think we need to do. We're only 4 health points down. Or we can search areas. So looking at this, we're going to have search number 2, and then that's going to take us to a camp and a battle. This search should take us to an enemy and then a camp. I think I'd rather do that, have that healing option at the end after we fight the battle. So let's go ahead and pick up this 3rd option here. Select a point of interest. This one. Ooh. Searching. Classroom cafe. Frilly costumes and student-made signboards catch your eyes while your stomach growls for food. Search around for food or drinks. I'm very food inclined. We're going to look for food. We found a pure water. Use in battle. Give own debuff status to opponent. Okay. Cool. All right, we got another phantom to fight. All right, Euphoria. So she's going to do that 0 evade again, and then she's going to inflict bleeding on us. At the end of the stage, take damage by 2 times the duration of the status. So we're going to take 4 damage and then 2 damage. Okay, so if used in the first phase, we get Star Shield, and it'll reduce the cooldown of all other cards. That's pretty sick. Okay, so let's hit her really hard with Magic Blade and put it on cooldown, right? And then we'll use Star Shield here. So hopefully that'll protect us from some of the bleed, and it'll reduce the cooldown of some of our other cards, including this one that we just used. So I don't think we should take any damage here from that bleed. Right, so it got eaten by the shield. Also, good thing to note, we keep the shield between turns. All right, so they're going to hit us for 2. We're going to take 2 from the bleed. And then over here, we have Deep Slash, attack for 4, and inflict 2 bleeding regardless of the user's buff status if opponent barrier is destroyed. Okay. So we're going to take 2, then we're going to take 4. Which means we'll take 2 here, we'll go down to 34, then we'll get inflicted with 2 bleed on top of the 1 bleed, so we'll take 6. So then we'll go down to 20. We got a lot of damage coming in is what I'm seeing here. So I'm thinking we might just want a double barrier here. Yeah, I think this is like a double barrier turn. So that's going to give us 6 more barrier on top of what we have, and we know we're going to take about 8 damage. But I'm curious to see the way this card is written. It sounds like we won't get the additional bleed if they don't destroy our barrier. So I think we may not get that additional bleed. All right, so 2. Oh, wow, they hit us. Okay, there we go. And then 4, and we did not get the additional bleed. Awesome. Okay, cool. So that is how that works. And now we basically just need to do 3 damage. So they're going to gain 2 barrier, then they're going to hit us. Right now, I think we should probably just... Oh, they still have that evade, so we can't count on hitting them. right? So we're going to want to defend against that if we can. Maybe we will just heal. Let's recover our HP. And then we'll throw out an attack. We'll see where that gets us. You know, we'll take 2 damage here. Yep. And then they dodge. Okay, so now we need to finish them off for 3. I probably should have just used Hollow Strike. Actually, I think it might have been on cooldown. All right, so they're going to do bleed, bleed. It doesn't matter as long as we kill them. So I guess we got to waste one of our good attacks, unfortunately. So we'll just do this one right at the start. And we'll throw this one at the end. I want to see if this goes on cooldown. I don't think it does. All right, so we got Gamble Sword. Attack, 35% chance to reset this card's cooldown after attack. Oh, yeah, that sounds cool. All right, so mid-level check-in here. Really enjoying this so far. Art style, fantastic. I think the combat system, in my opinion, is probably an upgrade from the first one. Like I said, before you kind of had to, like, if you used the card, it was just gone. And you had to get it back, you know, by basically reselecting it, redrafting it. So I like this quite a bit. All right, so we're going to rest and recover HP. So we can heal for 20 and it costs 8. So we'll keep that in mind going forward, but we're only missing 2. The other thing we could do here is dissolve cards. I'm assuming that is so that we can... Okay, so we can get rid of stuff that we don't want and we can gain Sapphire instead. I don't think we want to get rid of anything right now, unfortunately. I think we want to keep everything that we have. It looks like we do have a deck limit. That's probably the inventory space that we saw at the beginning. Like increasing your inventory space is kind of equivalent to increasing your deck size. But right now we're not even capped, so I think we're okay here. Yeah, I think we just leave. All right, summon Luna to buy cards. Okay. Arya, have you seen this before? It's a fairy coin. A coin that can summon a fairy from the Ruby Training Company. Okay, so summon to a place like this. What can we buy from them? Hopefully things that can help us out here. They're greedy, witty little fairies, but let's see if they can help us. All right, so we have 1 spot in our deck. We have 16. We can afford any card here, so let's take a look at what we have. So we have Overcharge. Gain 2 overheat status and attack up. So attack up is going to increase the attack power of our cards by 1. Overheat at the end of phase. Recover HP by 4 times the number of attack cards used. Lose 2 HP if no attack card was used. Okay, so... right now for us, this is basically heal 2. But, okay, so this will heal, it should heal up to 6 for us because we'll get overheat 2. If we play it with an attack card on the same turn, it'll heal us by 2. And then if we play 2 attack cards the next turn, we'll get 2 healing from each of those. So it's kind of like a heal 6. And additionally, our attack power, our attack cards will deal more damage. Then we have Synthesis, absorb barrier to recover HP, gain 6 barrier afterwards. Okay, so we can eat our own barrier to get health back and then gain 6. That's really strong seeming. That's got a 5 turn cooldown. Overcharge has a 7. And we have Coda with a 5 turn cooldown. Reduce opponent HP by 4. Reset cooldown of cards after this card if opponent is defeated. Oh, that's really interesting. It's also a way to reduce the opponent's health without attacking them. Then we have Deep Slash. Okay, so attacked. This is the one that the enemy was just going to use on us, where we attack and we add 2 bleeding if their barrier is destroyed. Man, lots of solid choices here, and it's really hard to know what to pick without, you know, having played and seen a lot of the different synergies. But I think I'm going to go with Coda. So my reasoning for this right now is like Overcharge seems okay, but we've been focused. Like I said, I like to be aggressive. It's nice to recover HP, but as you just saw at that camp, like we didn't really do anything there because we didn't lose a lot of health. So I think I'm, as much as I like this, that 7-turn cooldown is also pretty huge as well. With Synthesis, I think this is really good, actually, but depending upon what we need the barrier for, it might just be a dead card in our hand because we don't want to use the barrier, even if we're going to gain 6 barrier. So I still think it's solid, but I'll pass on that. And then Deep Slash here, too, is kind of like a dot build thing, and I think that's totally fine. This seems like a really solid card as well. It's also, 5 cooldown, which is not bad. But with Coda over here, I'm looking at this like, okay, so we can use this to reduce the opponent's HP, and then if the opponent is defeated after we use Coda, we can reset the cooldown of that card, and that will let us use our high cooldown attacks more frequently. And that just seems really useful. So we're going to pick that up, and that's going to be our 12th card in the deck there. I think we're good. Okay, so from here, it looks like we can... Let's see, let's take this bottom one. I don't know what this symbol is, but we haven't encountered it yet, so I would like to see what it is. All right, so Obelisk here. We don't have a lot on cooldown. Star Shield is on cooldown, so we can't use that. So Breach, attack. If opponent barrier is destroyed, attack once more. So we want to have barrier before this happens. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do that because it's going to do 4 damage to us, which right now with all of our current setup means that whatever we could apply is going to... it's not going to be able to hold up here, right? So I still think we should put barrier up to block the initial 4 hits, so we only take 4 damage here. And then here they're going to gain barrier and raise duration of buff status by 2, which right now they have hardened status, reduce incoming attack damage by the duration of the status, then reduce duration by 1. Okay, so I feel like we might want to hit this guy really hard initially here. So we could do 9 damage. We could do... This would be 9 damage as well. And this would just be 6. So these are both... I think using this one right now while we have 2 magic cards on cooldown is actually going to be pretty solid. All right, so we block, we get hit for 4, we get hit again, we deal 7 back. Oh, because it was reduced by 2, right? Okay, so here we got Shockwave. Inflict 3 shock to opponent and 1 shock to the card user. Raise status duration when opponent uses an attack card. At the end of phase, take damage by the duration of this status. Okay, interesting. And then this one, they're just going to hit us for 2. Okay, so they are going to hit us. Right now, everything's being reduced by 2. Does this do damage? I don't think this does damage. I think it just reduces the opponent's HP by 4. So that could be pretty nice. We would need to do 7 or 8 damage to finish him. Let's do Coda into... That would be 9 minus 2. Oh no, he's got shield. Dang. Okay. I can't undo it. Oh, that's not fair. Okay. It is fair. It's totally fair. We're still gonna throw it in there though. All right, so shock. Yeah. Oh, he did die. Okay. He died because of the shock damage. Ah, okay. Hey, Synthesis. Cool. I like this card, so... Ooh, if we take it, though, our deck's going to be full. We'll have to get rid of something else. What would we get rid of? I'm not sure. Maybe like the basic... I don't know. I want to get rid of the basic slash. Maybe the basic barrier? Yeah, actually, we would get rid of the basic barrier, I think. Okay. Okay, rescue a student from a powerful high phantom. Okay, so it's like an elite fight. Not really what I wanted to go into here, but okay. Baby bear. Alright, so they have fear status. At the end of phase, reduce HP by the amount of the opponent's buff status duration. Do we have a way to buff ourselves? I mean, we have the thorn barrier, right? I think that's pretty much it, right? So they're going to hit us for 6 plus 3 if the card is one of the first 2. Okay, they're going to hit us for 9. Holy cow. And then gain 5 adrenaline. When attacked, reduce incoming damage by 2. When this status expires, status owner dies. Okay. Man. That makes me wish that we had... that makes me wish you'd taken that one that reduces the status of the enemy's buffs. Alright, so we're definitely going to use Star Shield. And I think we should just hit him really hard. Let's just do Gamble Sword. Gamble Sword into... Oh no. Because we're going to take this hit. That defeats the whole purpose. Man. Okay, I messed that up. We'll still throw it up there and get some shield, unfortunately. That was a misplay on my part for sure. Alright, we're just going to heal for 10 there. Okay, he's going to heal, and then he's going to gain barrier. So this is a turn where we can kind of do whatever we want to do here. Okay. So this would be 9. We just polish him off. Seems like kind of a waste, though. I kind of want to get a heal in. A heal in 5. He's going to heal for 4 and gain 2 barrier, which is going to add 6. I think it's fine. I think we want to... I think we can do enough damage on the next turn. So 14, reduce incoming damage by 2. Okay, so he's going to hit us very hard for like 13. And then destroy opponent barrier and activate Scramble. The next phase's field is rearranged so that the opponent's cards are positioned in the back. Okay. Absorb barrier to recover HP and gain 6 barrier afterwards. We're not going to have any barrier left, so that's useless. These are on cooldown. Thorns doesn't do a lot for us right now because he's attacking us before we get the chance to use it. We could throw a barrier, but that's going to get destroyed by Provoke if we put it in that slot. So really, I think we just want to attack, attack, attack. Let's just hit him real hard. Boom. Destroy barrier. And we got him. Yep, I feel like, maybe we should have killed him that first turn. I don't know. All right, we got 2 choices here of 2 packs of cards. So we can either get Overshield, right? So gain 8 barrier and 2 overheat status. That's pretty sick. And Rush, attack, increase damage by the level of the next card on the field. Okay. Wild Combat, attack, reduce cooldown duration of this card by 2 if card user has no barrier. And then another Spirit Strike. I want to take these over here. Okay, and we got some Soul Roses, which I don't know what those are for. 10 HP healed for you. Thank you for saving me. Plus we get Spike Shield. Use in battle, reduce opponent's barrier by 6. Sure, I'll take it. Alright, we're going to rest and face a powerful Crown Phantom. Why, good evening. I never expected to meet you two here. Wait. Do you know us? Of course not. But it's an odd encounter in such a place, do you not agree? I suppose. Who or what are you then? Is that a serious question? My name is Reverie. No need to be formal with me. You just made that up just now, didn't you? Does it matter? You never introduce yourselves either. You have no grounds to complain about my introduction. My name is Arya, and this is Sylphie. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is mine. However, I must take my leave. Before I go, take this charm. It's dangerous out there. Consider it a friendly gesture. Do you not want to come with us? Oh, don't worry. I'm not alone. Throw it away if you think it's suspicious. If we meet again, I hope we can help each other. What a weird girl. I don't sense any curse on what she gave us, but let's be careful. Who knows what she is, being able to just wander around by herself. Alright, Crowned Phantom. From a distance, you notice a powerful phantom resting. You take a moment to determine whether you're ready to confront the evil. Heal full and ambush the Crowned Phantom. Phantom's HP is reduced by -8, but that takes... I'm assuming it costs 20 of our diamonds, so we can also just heal for 20 and face him. Let's heal for 20 and face him. Okay, the Bookkeeper. No status. It's going to recover HP by 4. Attack by damage of 3 plus the level of the previous card on the field. So we want to hit him lightly here, and then we probably want to set something up right here. So... oh, what do we want to do? They're going to heal for 4, so I think attacking them is, you know, not amazing. Although we could hit them very hard. Let's see, so we could hit them for 6, 7, 8. Or here we could hit them for 6, 7, 8, 9, but then we would also get hit for 9, which is pretty crazy. Alright, what do I want to do this? We're going to do Overshield here. And then we're just going to throw Hollow Strike in here. So heal does nothing. We hit them for 2. They hit us. Our barrier takes it. We heal up, that's fine. Okay, gain 1 Bloodlust and inflict 1 bleeding to all. Does not replace existing debuff status. So Bloodlust is inflict bleeding when an opponent HP is reduced by an attack. Okay, and then here we have Purification, gain 4 barrier and give own debuff status to opponent. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're going to use some of our items here, basically. Okay, this is a level 3 card, so we can deal 6. And then, let's see, we can heal up, right? No, overheat. Recover HP by 4 times the number of attack cards used. Okay, so let's do Gamble Sword at the end here, see if it resets its own cooldown. Bam, we hit for 9. Okay. Took a little bit of damage. They got 14 health left. Okay, so we have 1 bleed. They have no barrier. Okay, so they're going to attack twice if the opponent has no barrier. Otherwise, attack by damage of 5 plus the barrier amount. So they're either going to hit us for 10 or they're going to hit us for 5 after they delete our barrier. So we just want to have some barrier going into this. Then we're going to get hit, attack, and increase opponent's debuff status by HP reduced. Okay, I don't mind that because I think we're going to transfer that status to the opponent anyway. So let's go ahead and do Thorn Barrier. That'll give us 2 barrier to kind of prevent this from dealing 10 damage, right? Plus it'll give us Thorn Armor, so they'll take 8 damage here. And then we just need to slap them for like 6. So I think we'll do Gamble Sword again, since it reset its cooldown. So there we go. Got hit again. We hit back. Pretty easy. Phantom Slade. Very nice. Okay, so we got a couple options again. We got Rush, and then we also have Overshield again, which we already have. Or we have Close Combat, Attack, recover HP by 2 times the number of attack cards on the field. And then Intimidate, increase duration of own buff status by 2. Decrease opponent buff status by 2. I think we're just going to take more of these. I like these right now. The other cards, it's not that they seem bad, but they don't have a lot of synergy with kind of the direction we've been going so far. Okay, so we get a card case, increase deck limit by 1, or a blood potion to recover 10 HP. We're going to take that card case. Okay, so we can heal 20 HP. We're only missing 8, or we can dissolve cards, or we can leave. I mean, right now we're at 17 of 17. It let me take cards over the limit, so I'm assuming that we just have to dissolve cards. Let's see. Let's get rid of Hollow Strike. We have Blade, right? So I think Blade is good as a cheap cooldown reduction. It looks like it's putting these in order of cooldown as well. So we've got a shield, and we've got an attack on a 2-turn cooldown. We've got a heal on a 2-turn cooldown. I don't really think we need Revolution in here. Do we have a 3-turn? We don't have a 3-turn attack, though, so I think we'll hang on to it for now. I think we'll just roll with what we have here. I don't want to heal 20 HP when we're only missing 8. All right, stage 2. So this demo might actually let us play a full run. Kind of unexpected. Okay, so we could search for let's search for treasures. Let's do this one. Find 2 cards of the same kind and I'll grant you a wish. Okay. Nope. I like those kind of mini games, though. Those are pretty fun. All right, we got to fight a phantom. We're going to fight a sexy cat. Chaser. Okay, so they're going to do barrier, and then they're going to gain 3 chase status. At the end of phase, recover 4 HP if opponent's HP is greater. Okay. So we're going to have damage reduction, and then we're also going to have this chase status. That chase status, that's a level 5 card. We can hit for 11 with this, which is actually pretty insane. So the real question is, can we do 10 more damage outside of that? I don't think so. I don't think we can, but we can hit pretty hard. Let's go Gamble Sword into Rush. That it's going to hit for 7. They're going to gain 4, and then we're going to hit for 11. Oh, so that should do it. Okay, never mind. My math was wrong. Alright, we just need to do 6 damage here, so we'll just use our... Actually, you know what? Let's heal, and then we'll hit him for 6. Or not, I guess. Okay, there we go. Must have misclicked. That way we get some healing in. Alright, gain 5 barrier and 5 coil status. Gain barrier by the amount attacked and lose status. Okay. Seems kind of neat. Alright, we can buy some cards. We got Pinch Strike, attack twice if used in the first 2 phases, plus 3 damage afterwards. Okay, attack twice. Is that better than this one? Yeah, actually, I think it is. And then we have Fate Shield, gain 3 barrier, 55% chance to gain an additional 5 barrier. So that's a 3 cost. Okay, that's not terrible either. Swift Strike, so attack plus 3 damage if the card is the one of the first 2 cards on the field, right? We have one of those already, don't we? Oh, I thought we did. Oh, maybe, no, our opponent used it. And then Aegis Pierce. Attack and activate Burnout. Reduce duration of opponent's buff status by 1. Increase existing barrier by the field position of this card. Super interesting stuff here. I think I might want to take Pinch Strike and have it replace this card so we can take this Revolution out. And then I like Fate Shield too. I think we'll pick that one up. And we might get rid of either our base barrier or maybe the Thorn barrier here. Okay, so we can recover HP, which I think we're good. Or we can do search. Let's do search camp. All right, we'll do this one. Oh, treasure chance. Select up to 3 cards to find a treasure. Okay. Okay, so I found one right away. Otherwise, you can choose 3 times. So we got another Spike Shield. And we got a luck bonus. Okay. Search again. Oh, this is the inventory space. Okay, so you can have more relics. Gotcha. Or items. A fatally wounded student is bleeding out on the floor. There's nothing you can do but give her a peaceful rest. Embrace her until the end for -2 roses. Listen to her final words for -5 sapphire. I don't even know what the roses do. Let's listen to her final words. Okay, attack card in our deck was upgraded. And it's the one I wanted to get rid of. Oh, man. Okay, I guess. Deck over limit must dissolve cards in order to leave. There we go. So you can get more cards into your deck, but once you hit a resting period, or I'm assuming right before the boss, you have to dissolve some cards. Okay, well, this one just got upgraded to deal 6 damage. Man, that's pretty solid. I think we're going to get rid of our baseline barrier here. And this is 3 with a chance for it to be 8. So we'll dissolve that. And then I think we could probably get rid of this base heal here. We've got the overheat thing here to heal with twice. So let's get rid of the heal. All right, so we'll rock with this right now. And we're not going to heal 4 health for 8. So let's go fight this Phantom. Enigma. Some kind of a weird, like, dog. Alright, so gain 4 barrier and burnout. And then they're going to hit us for 3. They've also got Chrysalis status where they're going to gain 4 barrier at the end of the turn. So I think we just want to go kind of crazy here. Alright, that's a magic card. That's an attack card. So this could do 9 if we put it here. And we only have 1 magic card on cooldown right now. So let's see. We can do 6 damage here. And use it in the first phase, right? Because that's going to be good. And then I think maybe we just do like a thorn barrier here. So we deal 6. They get that burnout stuff. Thorn barrier, so they take 2. Okay, so they have 6 barrier up. They're going to attack us for 8. Okay, they're going to hit us for 8, which sucks. But we will do overshield here, and then we're just going to hit as hard as we can, I think. We'll do this. That should do 10, right? Yep, so 10 damage, and then we're going to heal up. And then so this next time through, we just want to do 2 attacks. Yeah, we're just going to attack twice. So we'll do Revolution. That'll hit for 6. He's going to have 10 barrier. He's just going to... Okay. Yeah, we're just going to throw attacks on so we can heal. 6. 6. All right, we got to deal 8. 3 barrier. 4 attacks. Okay, so we've got 7 plus... Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, there we go. And we were able to heal up to full, so that's pretty nice. Recover HP by 12 and gain 4 barrier. Wow. 9 turn cooldown, though. You're not using that very often. But in a pinch? Sure. Let's go for the event. Okay, look for a red doll, a blue doll, or a gray doll. Let's go for a gray doll, I guess. I don't know what a doll is. Okay, so we got plus 10% luck. Okay. All right, the scavenger. I love the enemy design here. We got lots of anime characters, essentially. All right, attack, steal 4 Sapphire if opponent barrier is destroyed. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen. So we're going to put up 8 barrier. They're going to put up 4 barrier. So let's see. That's a level 2 card, so not super strong. So why don't we do this one so we can increase the damage on it? Pow pow. Okay, cool. So this one is going to be the shock, and this one is going to be the attack. Okay. So level 3, so we can deal 9 damage here. I think that's fine. We've got 4. They're going to hit us for 2. Then we're going to take damage from shock. So 2 shock on the opponent. And then they're going to increase. Okay, so we shouldn't see. We should come out even here, I think. I'm trying to do this math quickly in my head, but I think we're going to come out pretty even there. So then we can hit for 9. Oh, it did increase our shock by 1. Even though we didn't take any health reduction. Interesting. That's not how I read that card, so that's why we miscalculated there. Gain 8 barrier and increase attack power of cards, and then escape. Okay, so 8 barrier, so we just need to deal a bunch of damage. So we can basically do this and this. I think that should work. Okay, gain 2 growth status. At the end of phase, raise attack power of cards by 1. Nice. Alright, we're on to rest and face a powerful phantom. Okay, we can heal to full and ambush, or we can heal 20 and face it. Let's heal 20 and face it. We're almost capped out here on our cards, too. Alright, attack by 3. Add 3 stress cards to opponent's deck. Does nothing. Disappears when used or after battle. And then clutch barrier. When attacked, gain 4 barrier and lose status. Okay. Why don't we open with... I think we can take 1 damage here. That'll deal some. And then... let's go ahead and do Coda. So they take 4, we deal 4. We've got that stress status. Okay, so stress cards are in here. Does nothing, disappears when used after battle. What is the point of that, though? Like, is it... it's not really taking up space or anything, right? Oh, I bet she does something based on how much stress we have. Reduce duration of a debuff status by 2. Increase existing barrier by the field position of this card. Inflict damage by 4 times the number of stress cards in the opponent's deck. Yep. Okay, so we want to... And then we're going to take 8. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, well... What do we want to do from there? We probably want to start, like, pumping ourselves up, right? We're gonna take some damage here initially, but if we can work on boosting ourselves, then I think that's gonna work out pretty well for us. Alright, so gain 3 barrier, add 2 stress cards, and then increase the attack power of all cards. So this would probably be a good time to... try to get some damage in here. This is a level 2, so I think we don't want to use this yet. Let's throw one of these in so we can start healing and we can get some barrier. Okay. Alright, so then we got evade status and then attack twice by damage of 2 plus the duration of the card user's buff status. Okay, so 6 damage coming in. We've got plenty to block that. Evade status, that is a 5. So we're going to hit really hard here. And then I think we're going to... well, we'll get rid of one of these stress cards. I got a feeling the next turn is going to do stress. 5? What? Why did it do so much damage? Okay, and cooldown duration of cards on the field. And then we're going to get hit by stress again. Okay, so take a stress out. And then I think we will use coil here. Fine. She's got 1 evade left, so Vampiric Fangs into an attack. So I would like to get some additional... let's go here, barrier. That'll get us some healing. And we just use a wimpy attack to get rid of that evade. Okay, so now I think we really need to get some strong hits in. So that's level 2, that's level 2. Unfortunately, that's not very good. This can go here, and this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on cooldown. That seems good. So that's, yeah, I think we might actually... nope, not this one, this one. All right, hit for 12, and then there we go. All right, we got him. Phantom Slade. Okay, so we got Afterburner. Reduce duration of a debuff status by 2. Increase existing barrier by the field position of this card. Plus Curse Blade. Attack if card user has a debuff status. Increase it by 1 and give it to the opponent. That's pretty cool. That is a level 7. And it hits for 10. Holy cow. This one, inflict 2 sensitive, reduce the duration of buff status by 1 when attacked. Or Starblade, attack then reduce the cooldown of attack cards. That's also pretty solid. I want to take this one though. It's pretty solid, but I want to take that one over there. Okay. So we can heal for 10, which we are at 33, or we can get bandages, recover additional 10 HP at camps or shrines. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough stuff here because I haven't used any of the items. I forgot that they were here. So we gotta, can we add more inventory space? Oh, no, we can't. We need 800. Okay. So we'll get rid of one of our spike shields, I guess. Oh, man. Step aside, Arya. Oh, man. I found you. You made it so far already. But I'm afraid I'll have to stop you here. This is just a sneak preview after all. You could try a different character class, or erase data from the settings menu and try again from the beginning. Thanks for playing. Let's meet again sometime. Okay, so if we go to start... All right, so we can try out the mage. Okay, sweet. All right, well, you know, my goal at the end of checking out these demos is always to make a decision about whether the game is worth wish listing, following, or ignoring. So a wish list game is one that I am ready to basically pick up and purchase when it comes out. I think it looks awesome. It really impressed me and I had a lot of fun. A follow game is one that I think has potential and I'd like to keep an eye on, but I'm not quite sold on the, you know, the whole game as it currently stands. And then obviously an ignore is a game that I just don't think is worth the time. So at the end of the demo for Phantom Rose 2 Sapphire, what's the verdict? It's a wish list. It was a wish list for me before we played the demo. The demo just confirmed to me that it is in fact a wish list game. I think you can definitely expect to see this game on the channel in the future, and I would expect to see another video for the demo here where we do a run as a mage, because I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I think this game has a lot of potential. Phantom Rose, the original's out there if you want to try it out. It is a little bit different than this one, but it's got a similar art style and a lot of the same kind of dungeon exploring mechanics and stuff. So yeah, I think this is going to be really cool. We've got 2 different classes to try. It looks like we've got, you know, card packs to buy. We've got skins to spend currency on. And then we've got things like inventory space and stuff like that to purchase through in-game currency. That's super awesome. It looks like, you know, we've unlocked some sort of challenge in our room, but we can't look at these in the demo. So anyway, this game is coming out October 30th. You can check out the demo for yourself. Like I said, look forward to another video for this on the channel showcasing the mage class. I'm the Pixel Pathfinder. My goal is to help you find great new indie games to play. I hope I've done that in this video. If I have, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and share this video with a friend who you think might like Phantom Rose 2 Sapphire or might like my content. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video.